Casey, you did a great job today during your train presentation. I enjoyed the activity a lot. I think it really got me thinking about my personality, and I would love to do more activities like this in the future. I think your objectives were very clear at the beginning of the class period, and I enjoyed how you had the students draw the pig while you gave them to save time and not have an awkward silence in between while students were working. I also enjoyed how you walked around the classroom and watched all the students draw just to give more of a not necessarily in your face kind of feel, but very welcoming, and you want to know like what they do. I think that's really important as a teacher or as a facilitator, so students can feel a connection and feel like they can trust you. Another thing I think you did well was how well you were clear with your directions and how clear your explanations for each segment of the drawings were, and how that showed our personalities. I think that was very clear, and I understood it. I'm not very good with psychology, and I think it was very direct, and I understood everything. One thing I think you should not do in the future is discredit yourself. You kind of just made it sound like you looked up the activity on Google, and that kind of made it hard for me to understand why any of this research was relevant and how well it coincides with what is really being taught. So I think in the future, if you do this presentation, maybe look up how the research was done and how our brains work with the drawing activity and why we do these certain behaviors based on a personality, rather than just saying, oh, if you draw the pig this way, it means your personality means this. And I think explaining that a little bit more will help the students understand a little bit what goes on in our brains. But overall, I think you did a great job with the overall direction. Another thing I think you can improve on is your ending. It was kind of choppy and it seemed a little less rehearsed than the majority of the beginning. I think just more practice will help you get through any awkward ending portion. But overall, I think you did a great job. Nice job.